When we face each other in a tournament, we will exchange.
Alright then, fine.
That way it has meaning.
Alright. Yeah,
So-
he called your ticket's name. I was like, shit, I gotta get this to you.
The one time I get a
Yeah.
freaking prize is when I win.
Because I won a Great League one. I've won a Great League pin while I was there.
Awesome.
And then he called your ticket that they're like, well, no one's calling this name, so I'll go to another ticket. They're like, check that table. I think Ernie left his ticket over there. So I did. And it was your ticket.
Ah, the irony. I really wanted to freaking do that tournament too. Because I'm pretty sure that's the biggest one we've had in the city.
It wasn't that big.
Like
It was-
20.
it-
It was like 5 rounds.
They didn't go to 5 rounds.
I love 5-round
Yeah, but it
tournaments.
wasn't like...
It's the only reason I don't want to do you. I really don't want to do Yukon as a way to cut, but
Don't
it's
do it.
it's gonna be my only one. I might not get to do another one, so that's why I want to at least get one in for the month.
Can you not do the end one for links?
I leave Sunday.
You leave this Sunday?
Why you left? You're supposed to leave.
Damn it, they're on the wrong side.
This lantern's gonna do a shit ton of damage. She did not shield.
Yeah, that's my throwaway one.
And we're going to shield in case she has a Wigglytuff. We also have a decent bit of energy, so this is fine. We know we can survive this. And we will do an instant swap in. But she has 2 shields, so it's kind of scary. And here, both attacks do about the same, so we want to try to get the buff. I don't think we'll hit a buff on this match, but you never know. Heal will burn one. It's because it's neutral damage. And they're probably going to get to another one. So she will. This is okay.
My other one was already been dead before I got it pulled up.
Ooh, we actually should have used the other move. But with this one, we're going to try to get a buff. She should be using X Scissor right here. We might live with a little bit of health that we do. Enough for this move right here. She'll survive this because Vespiquen is a beast and it is super tanky. But she'll for sure take us down right here. And she'll have a lot of energy. So we have to be careful with what we bring in. I'm gonna go ahead and just bring in this guy because we're using him as a shield for the Power Gem or the X Scissor, probably an X Scissor. And Body Slam. So
I think to
GG.
switch out my first one, and then when I went back in, I switched my second one out, and then just never ended up switching the first one back out. Good hit rematch one so fast. We're gonna try another team I had.
Yeah. So that's round 1. Then we're using the Lydian again. Lydian, a lot of people don't like it. I don't know why. I think I feel like Lydian's a lot like Metacham when it first came out. A lot, myself included, I didn't want to use Metacham because I was like, oh, it doesn't hit 1500, so it's like a shit Pokemon. It's actually a beast. So you don't always want to base it off of who can hit 1500. Sableye doesn't hit 1500. Yanma doesn't hit 1500. There's quite a few that are meta relevant, and they literally just destroy. I wouldn't say destroy, but they're just as good as meta. So Vespiquen is the meta Pokemon, and Vespiquen beats Ledian in most scenarios, but you have to have like a top 100 at least. So like me, I don't have a top 100 Vespiquen, so I was like, I don't. Against these trainers here in Oklahoma, you have to use good things. If not, they exploit those weaknesses. Even the not so good trainers. I mean, here we're a kind of a grinding town. Aaron's a grinder, Taylor's a grinder, John is a grinder. They have so many mons and so many different things that they can power up. So you almost want to bring in something that has at least one of your mons has to have a good PvP IV. So that's my reasoning behind bringing Letty in, because it's the #1 Pokemon at 100%. Like, there's not going to be another in a mirror match. It's going to tie or win with CMP, and only a rank. I don't even think 100. Like, I think it has to be like a rank 50 Vespiquen or below would beat it. So combis of rare Pokemon to catch, and then a female combi at that, and then you have to have caught a wild one or traded for one. So
Found one in my account.
apparently he has one on the account. So
I'm making one now.
it be like that sometimes. Sometimes you get luck. These two are two of the luckiest people I know, because they just spit out PvP mons like crazy. It's ridiculous. Me and John actually a few months ago were able to find a waiter at IHOP, had a shit ton of legacy mons, and John wiped them clean pretty much.
Of course he did.
Oh. So right here. I know we can tank a few of these, so we're not gonna bother shielding in this scenario anyways. We might have to shield a third, probably one more. So right here, this is probably the Raichu coming back. Oh, it's the Noctowl. So right here, he's gonna bust one of his shields. So we want to save. We could have gone for a piggyback there, and we would have if we were down shield, but since we aren't, we're not gonna try to piggyback. Now in this scenario, maybe. Since this is more, so she didn't let us piggyback, so that's good on her. 1, 2, 3, 4. And she denied piggyback twice in a row, so that's in that scenario where you pretty much have to just try to farm it out. And she probably was either at Sky Attack or one move short of it. So here we're just gonna okay. So we have a little bit of lag here. We're gonna wait to see if it comes in. It does. She has a shield. She burns the shield. And she hits us with the wild charge, so that's going to KO. We had a lot of energy, so she just burned all that energy with the one mon. So this is really scary. Now we have to feint it down. GG.
Annoying.
So we're going to do another one. You say you want to try another one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't done a lot of my teams. I've just got a lot of my mons done. I don't even know what I'm going to use.
We'll go in again with the same lineup and see. And the thing is, even if you use the same lineup in the same order, you can change it up by shielding different scenarios. Oh, we have some time right here. So our very first tournament was what was the first tournament? What was the Obama Snow tournament? Was that Kingdom? Or that was Kingdom, wasn't it? No. Obama Snow was meta in one tournament, and he wasn't meta. It's just if you didn't have a trophy,
Oh,
you had to
yeah,
use.
yeah.
It was Kingdom, wasn't it?
It was Kingdom.
It was Kingdom. So John actually was the one who told us to run with the Obama Snow, because I had no idea what the hell I was doing with PvP. And yeah, it was bad. So this is going to be a crunch. She's going to do quite a bit of damage, but not a lot. So we're just going to try to... We're going to take this too. This is going to be another crunch. Crunch charges up super quick. So in this scenario, we're literally just here to try to get buffs. We're gonna let this crunch go through. It's gonna do quite a bit of damage, but and there's another crunch. We'll let it KO. If we had gotten a buff, we would have shielded there, but we didn't, and we burned energy, so this is okay. So right here we will shield. Probably could have tanked it, but I want to try to get as much energy as possible in this scenario. Ooh, and it's a Vespid Queen, so we have to. We pretty much have to use pretty much everything we have against this Vespid Queen because she has a very positive matchup. So she burned all of our energy, literally all of it. And that's the power of Vespid Queen. We are able to get this off with a sliver of health, but it's not going to be able to KO. So he's going to KO us and have a lot of energy. However, we might be able to get the counters, and we do. Another one?
Sure.
You gonna do jungle or just anything, or? Okay. We'll run the same team because this is what I plan on using. Not the exact team, but at least 3. I figure with these 3, it's really good synergy. The only thing I would really replace would be the fortress for maybe a lantern. Or my lantern doesn't have double moves, and its PvP IVs suck. Usually I don't run anything with bad PvP IVs. The thing is, so with a lantern, you can get away with 1 charge move. With really any mon, you can get away with 1 charge move as long as you plan on using it early game. So use it as a lead, use it as the sub-in for your lead if it's not a favorable matchup. So we're gonna stay in this matchup. And we know these are body slams and not bulldozers. This is practically gonna KO us, but here we're definitely going to take a body slam, which does quite a bit of damage. But we're going to try to farm up. We'll shield the second one. Ooh, and it's a brick break, so really good on her. That was a excellent bait. We're gonna wait to see what comes in. And this is exactly why, had we gone in with the attack we wanted to without seeing what came in, all the energy would have been a complete waste. At least this way we get double moves off. And she is gonna KO us here. So we'll take it in that scenario. We have to use the vigor off here. And we have a fortress. This one's hard, but we are not gonna. We're just gonna let the fortress fall. We have to shield here. One, two, three, four. And it's really important that we don't get greedy with farming there, because she would have gone to another frenzy plant. So here we have to rely on this to take out the mocktail. We have another one built up almost. And then
Like, I have to hit it so many times to shoot off.
Because you're tapping it.
they try.
As you're
Sometimes
tapping.
you have to under tap too.
You have to under tap it. As Ernie puts it. I just say stop for a second so you can actually, because what